I tried so hard and got so far, but in the
I'm wasted. All I wanna do is travel to you, baby. I'm faded. All I wanna do is take you downtown, baby. I'm wasted. All I wanna do is travel to you, baby. I'm faded. All I wanna do is take you downtown, baby. Wasted.
What's up guys, this is ReaperGT and I'm here with my very first car review with my girlfriend's 1994 Mustang 3.8 liter V6. It's hot in here and I'm gonna actually roll down this window, and yes, this thing doesn't have powered windows, so I have to reach over to get the passenger window. And I want so much wind on y'all side. Oh, it's hot. You guys are lucky that I go all out for you guys. I spent $600 on a new camera, $400 on a GoPro, another $400 on a stabilizer. Guys, I go all out for you guys, for y'all's entertainment, and I'm sitting in here sweating my ass off, getting swamp ass. But yeah, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, I am in a 1994 3.8 liter V6 Mustang. And what's been done to this is, there's not much been done yet. It's my girlfriend's car. It's our little project that we're going to be working on. Right now, it's just got a 3.8 liter. We're thinking about swapping in a 302 into it at some point. It's got a T5 manual 5-speed transmission, which honestly, I kind of like the T5 more than the T45 that is in my 2000 Mustang GT. And this thing just feels so much smoother. And this car, for a 6-cylinder, there's a lot of hate in the 6-cylinders. But this thing doesn't run too bad, and it has over 200,000 miles on it. And the odometer quit working. Who knows when? It says 220,000 miles on it right now, and it stopped at 220,054 miles. That's where it stopped at, and it could be 250. And I don't think it has the original motor in it, where the motor is taken out, because I can tell it was taken out at some point. It's either rebuilt, or it's got a whole different motor in it. It could have 60,000 miles on it, could have 150. Who knows what this thing has on it? The guy didn't say much about the car. He didn't tell me that the motor is swapped. I think he kind of bullshitted a little bit. But overall, this car is not bad. It runs smooth. I think it has a vacuum leak because it idles at 1,200 RPMs at idle, which it should rev at about 700 to 800 RPMs at normal temperatures, and like 1,000 or maybe 900 at colder temperature. But you know, it's an old car. It's the first year of the SN95 era, and honestly, I didn't like the SN95s too much, and only the new edges. And I'm honestly, after driving this thing and having it for a while, because it's been at my house for a while, I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm starting to fall for it again. But honestly, I was the same way with my 2000 GT. I didn't like that body style. I only loved the 60s and the 2005s. But honestly, I fell in love with it after I got one, and that's how I am with this car. I'm slowly falling in love with it. I love the transmission. And like I said, I never really liked the V6s. I made fun of the V6s. But I'm starting to like the V6 for like a little daily. I mean, it's nice on gas. It drives smooth. The transmissions are nice. They're T5s. And they're just overall nice cars. It's not too loud. Right now, this car has Flowmaster Super 44s, which are not too loud, but gives it just a little bit of noise. And I like that. And it's got the original cast. It's actually true dual exhaust. It doesn't have an H pipe. It doesn't have an X pipe. It's just straight back, 2 separate pipes. And honestly, it's homemade. and honestly, it sounds good for a 6-cylinder. It has like that deep rumble to it. Even at high RPMs, it sounds like it has a deeper throttle. I mean, it sounds good for a 6-cylinder. Doesn't sound like one of them old 90s hatchback Hondas that sound like a lawnmower. I mean, this thing sounds freaking brilliant for a 6-cylinder. And it runs pretty good. I mean, it has an exhaust leak right now, so you hear like that little tap underneath where the car is, where it's leaking. But overall, it's no car. It's going to have some rust. It's going to have its blemishes. But, you know, it's a little project. Probably going to swap a 302 in it once we get the money to do so. And honestly, this car has been fun for me to drive. I've been, we're supposed to be replacing the clutch, but I don't think we're going to replace the clutch because I don't think there's anything wrong with it now. I think it needs a firewall adjuster and adjustment cable because the clutch feels rough, but when I lubricate the adjuster and all that under the dash, it feels like a new clutch, but right now the lubricant kind of wore off and it's feeling really rough again. And you can hear the throwout bearing. But when you adjust that, the throwout bearing noise goes away, which is really weird. So I don't know if we're going to replace the clutch or if we're just going to try to get a firewall adjuster and a new cable because the cable looks stretched. But overall, she only paid $1,000 for this car, which wasn't too bad. But man, this car, I've been driving it for the past few days because my car's been up on blocks for a reason. You'll see, it's a surprise. It's nothing bad, I didn't break it. Well, I've been driving this on the daily because I've been working on it, plus this is the only car I have. Yeah, I've been enjoying this car. The radio is touchy on it. It's got an old early 2000s non-Bluetooth radio. It's an old Pioneer radio. So it's old, it's broken. Like when I turn up the volume will go up, but it won't go back down. And now you have to tap on it a few times to get the screen to work on it. Right now the screen is off, but when I tap on it, it comes back on. But she's going to get a new radio. I think she's either going to get a touchscreen or just another radio. As long as it's Bluetooth, she doesn't care. But yeah, so far this car has been great. I enjoy driving it, and honestly I'd buy one of these for a daily. It doesn't look bad. It's got bullet wheels on it. It's lowered like an inch, I believe. I'm not too sure. It looks lower than stock, but still got a little bit of monster truck status, but we're planning on fixing that soon. So be on the lookout for videos on this car. There's gonna be a lot of videos on this car, and this is my very first car review. I'm gonna try to be reviewing Coyotes and all that good stuff. So let me know what kind of car you want to see me review. So far, soon I'm gonna review a 2013 Coyote with track radials on it, with an off-road X-pipe, long tube headers, and SLP loudmouth. So you already know that car is gonna be loud and fun to drive, and it's got a tune, so it's gonna be nice. But yeah, this car is great for a cruiser. If you're looking for a great daily driver, but you don't want something that just sucks up your gas, get a freaking 6-cylinder Mustang. Seriously, they're really not that bad. I mean, this thing sounds nice. It has like a little nice rumble to it with the flow masters on it. It's not too loud. It doesn't sound like a Honda. It sounds nice for a 6-cylinder. Kind of gives me the Subaru WRX vibes, but nothing sounds as good as a Subaru. But this thing sounds kind of close to a Subaru. But the only downside of this car is, the main downside is DAC. It blows, but it's just hot air, honestly. It's just, the air is really hot, and I'm assuming that it's going to need recharged, and that's probably what it needs. So I might pick up some charge for it, or my girlfriend will pick that up when I pick her up from work later. But honestly, for $1,000 first car, it's not bad. And she wanted a Mustang, so we could both get a Mustang. So, you know, she's happy with it. She's still trying to learn manual. And if you want to see a video of me teaching her manual, let me know down in the comments, because I'm planning on teaching her manual on this thing. And everyone has a hard time. Her main struggle is taking off, and I'm pretty sure that's the hardest part for everybody. But once she takes off, she can shift it just fine. I mean, she's excellent at it. She just needs to get her takeoff. But if you want to see a video of me trying to teach her how to drive a manual, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, this car, it's got its blemishes, but it's nice. And she's got her like Amazon rainbow shifter knob too on this thing, which feels kind of nice. The only thing I have to complain about the transmission, it's not really transmission, it's more of the shifter. The shifter is a little bit tall for me, but we can always throw a short throw in it. I have a short throw at my house if she ever wants me to throw it on, but I think a short throw will make a big difference. But man, you know this car is old when there's no buttons on the side panels, and there's no window buttons, there's no lock buttons. This thing is definitely an antique, and you know what, that's not a bad thing. I kind of like the old car vibe out of it. It's, I don't know, I just love older cars. This is the first SN95 I've ever driven, and honestly, I like it. I didn't think I'd like the SN95, but I kind of like it. It's kind of starting to grow on me, especially since she's got the nice bullet wheels, lowered a little bit. Especially since it's a 6-cylinder, it doesn't sound bad and it doesn't run too bad. Of course, it's not the most powerful thing out there. It's not quick at all, but it's overall fun to drive. I mean, you can bang gears and you can trip the tires. It's a fun little car, and we're planning on adding a cold air intake, clean up the engine a little bit, fixing the vacuum leaks. We're going to try to make this thing running like it's new and giving it a little bit more power. Probably get a tune for it eventually, honestly. It probably needs a tune. It probably needs a good tune-up too, because sometimes this thing has a small miss in it, but not all the time. It doesn't happen too often. But as soon as this light turns green, I'll do a small pull, and I'll roll down my window a little bit as I crank down under this bridge. This gives, I don't know if you guys can hear the exhaust or if the wind, sorry if the wind's bothering you guys, if you can't hear me too well. I lost a piece of my camera, my other camera. I'm using a GoPro right now, but here's our little pool. Like I said, it can chirp the tires. I'm surprised. I didn't expect it to be able to chirp the tires or give and go. But I love the gearing in this thing. I'm used to the 410 gears in my 2000 GT. And honestly, I like the gearing in this. I may go back to my stock gears because this thing just rides so much more smoother. Alright guys, I'm probably going to end the video here. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if you want to see more car reviews. I'm planning on doing a ton more on different unique cars. I might do my sister's car, which is a 2001 3.8 also. So I can compare the two 3.8s, the newer 3.8 from 2000s and the 94 3.8. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video, and yeah, see you guys later.